Hi everyone, in this video we will see how to consume messages from queue or how to read a message from a queue. Okay, so first we need to create a Java Vuser script by creating a new file and create and select a Java Vuser for a script from that. Next, so to create new, here we will have the option Java Vuser, so we can create Java Vuser. And after creating that, we need to set up your Java settings, Java JDK path and the respective class path in your jar file, in your script. Then in actual action method, so you can start your coding where you establish your connection to your queue. So in my case, I'm using ActiveMQ. So I'm using the jars which are supported to the version what my ActiveMQ server is. So, and I need to check whether the jar what I'm using for the respective version of ActiveMQ server is compatible with the Java what I am using. Okay, so I have made that check and I have decided to I figured out the version which is 5.12, which I'm using for ActiveMQ, which is latest for the latest version what I'm using now currently. And I'm creating a kind of connection here with using a password, username, password, test and test, username and password, and this is a URL, so which I'm using the default connection URL for ActiveMQ, and this is a queue to where I'm sending our receiving our messages from. So if you go to that messages, so we have currently two messages in our queue. We have currently two messages count in our queue. So if you see that we have two messages of count, and if you see that we created a connections and session starting a session and creating a queue, creating a consumer and receiving a message, and printing that as a string. Okay, and finally I'm closing the connection. So when we run it for multiple iterations, it's better to close your connection. So if you're running for multiple iterations, multiple users, then the good thing we can do is, so we can change these connections to end, closing to end, and start ensuring connections to your start init method. So that way it will not create a multiple corrections on your queue, and that will reduce the load. Generally, in real time projects, that will not happen that every time it will connect and it will read the message. So it will establish a connection where the server is started, and it will not stop listening until the server going down. So this is not a realistic thing. So um, just we need to modify the script in a way that we can use connection only once and do it for multiple times. So now I'm doing it for multiple times. So just I'm reviewing it. So now the connection is established in it, and connection established in it, and session will be created every time, and the connection will be closed in end. Okay, so the connection will be closed in end. Now we got the details we got the detail. So we got the connections in init, closing in the end, and the actual sending receiving part in our action method. Sorry. And if you see that we are using test queue now, and just I'm running for one iteration. Just let me check it one iteration and close the runtime settings. Close it. Yeah, I'm running it. So let's see whether we have any compilation errors. So far, no. It started running unexpected error close message. Okay. So now the message what we received. So yeah, we have received a message from the queue. This is a queue name what we are using, and this is the queue name what we are using, test queue, and this is a complete message what we got. So if you see the message, so this is a message. Welcome to the ActiveMQ incomplete. So which we have here. So if you click on show, so this is a message we got. Now if you refresh this, it should have only one message. Now message count is only one, that is only one message. So which is also same what we have. So if you run it for another iteration, yeah, we ran it for another iteration. So we'll see once it's done, the queue has to be empty. It started running, it started connection, it's completed execution. Okay. So go back and refresh your go to the queue. Now you see the count is back. Okay. So yeah, this is how we need to use Java Vuser to sending or receiving messages from LoadRunner region protocol. So based on your queue or based on your type, so you need to use the dependency jars in your script, and that has to be placed on the same location in your LG as well when you're doing load test. And make sure you're using the right version of Java and compatibility with your server. And respect to jars, what you're using with your server should support with your client as well. Like if you're using in LoadRunner region protocol, the jars what you're using should support your server version of the Q version. Okay, and at the same point, your jars has to support or it has to be compatible with the Java what you're using in your local as well. So those are the things that you need to take care of while you're doing any of your testing or any of your Java protocol thing. Thanks for listening, friends.